Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück hier zu Tales of Arise. Mit dem Reihe von der letzten Folge haben wir zwei große Zeugel zerlegt, was Nebenquests angeht. Jetzt hier noch in der Herberge, wo wir gerade waren, und wollte eigentlich die Vorräte aufstocken. Ich hab's irgendwie ein bisschen im Hals. Sorry, wenn ich es ein bisschen räuspern muss. Apfelgelee nehmen wir auch wieder voll mit. Wir brauchen uns ja sonst nichts.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have...
Oh. Hä? Wir haben bessere Schwerter? Aha. Oh gut, wir brauchen die anderen noch nicht herstellen, wenn ich unteren noch nicht habe. Aber hier die Falkenklaue. Jacke. Du hast auch was mehr Schaden macht. Ja, dann... Ja, dann.
spend so much?
Natürlich. Oh. Auch Rüstungen hier? Du kannst so die Sigils machen. Ja, ja. Jetzt haben wir bessere Waffen. Ja, warum nicht? Outfits. Waffenskin. Ich bleib bei dem. Das sieht ganz nicht schlecht aus. Da bleibe ich aber doch lieber bei dem. Da passen die besser zu dem Outfit. So. Genau, jetzt hatten wir noch eine Nebenquest hier im Palast. Das ist kein Schnellreisepunkt. Ach ja. War denn das? Bibliothek. Ich glaube hier falsch. So, wo ist er denn?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion.
Oh?
Meine Güte, da scheinst du ja ein echt seltenes Buch dabei zu haben, junge Dame.
Ja.
Oh, das hier? Um ehrlich zu sein, sind Bücher in Dahna allgemein ziemlich selten. Trotzdem sehe ich, dass dieses besonders einzigartig und speziell ist. Würdest du es mir als Bibliothekarin vielleicht überlassen wollen? Ups. Meine Güte, ich hätte keine Ahnung, dass es Bücher für den Kampf gibt. Noch ein Grund mehr, warum ich es unbedingt in die Finger bekommen muss. Lord Doha, mein Hübscher, du musst sie davon überzeugen, sich von diesem Buch zu trennen, bitte.
What?
Was? Muss? Um ehrlich zu sein, würde ich es lieber sehen, wenn sie es behält. Aber ich, die Rigrane, wurde von dir als Bibliothekarin des Palastes ernannt, um wertvolle Bücher für die Zukunft der Generationen aufzubewahren. Du musst was tun. Ich kann meinen Job einfach nicht ausführen. Sorry. Musste ich niesen? Wenn ich nicht die entsprechenden Bücher in meiner Obhut bekomme, bitte, Lodoa. Ein echtes Rätsel. Ich weiß nicht genau, was ich tun soll.
Got it.
Hör mal, lass dieses Buch nicht aus den Augen, aber du kannst es dir ansehen, während wir hier sind, wenn du willst. Wenn ich auf unserer Reise neue Bücher finde, dann bringe ich sie dir. Was hältst du davon?
Great.
Auf jeden Fall. Ich wünschte wirklich, ich könnte dein Buch haben, aber mit diesem Kompromiss komme ich auch gut klar. Im Gegenzug werde ich dir jedes Mal, wenn du mir etwas zeigen möchtest, etwas Besonderes geben. Lothar, ich hätte die Bibliothek bekommen Ich hoffe, die Bibliothek bekommt ein großzügiges Budget. Ich müsse die Künste bewahren. Leider habe ich das nicht zu entscheiden, da ich hier nicht mehr nicht mal als Lord diene. Aber ich pflichte dir absolut bei. Bring mir ruhig so viele Bücher wie möglich. Ich werde hier sein und sie in Spannung erwarten. Ist das jetzt eine Sammelquest?
I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her.
Geheimnisse der Sterne. Das ist aber ein zerfledderter alter Schinken. Was ist das für ein Buch? Ich spüre viel Wärme drin, aber die Seiten strahlen auch eine Aura der Traurigkeit aus. Sag mir, wo hast du so ein Buch gefunden?
Well,
Es ist ein wertvolles Erbstück, das früher mal einem bestimmten Clan gehörte. Man könnte sagen, ich habe es geerbt. Deshalb kann ich es nicht weggeben. Jetzt verstehe ich. Bitte verzeih mir meine Versessenheit auf das Buch. Als Büchersammlerin hast du es bestimmt nicht leicht. Dennoch spüre ich deine ehrliche Leidenschaft für sie. Bringst du mir noch andere Bücher, du zufällig findest? Ich würde gerne alle sehen. Kein Problem. Glückstrank. Und es gab eine Fähigkeit. Oh, das ist ja schon mal gelohnt. Gefrierlanze. Ja, nice.
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books.
So, zeigen wir mal. Okay. Kann ich ja keins mehr zeigen. So, damit haben wir alle Nebenquests soweit. Okay. Und gehen wir hier hin und bewegen uns weiter. In
We've reached our
Richtung...
destination.
Ja. In Richtung nächstem... Dorf will ich nicht sagen, aber nächstes... Gebiet.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Dahnan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renin doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Dahnan, while the Renins are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Dahnans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself. It's true that most of the Dahnans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Tja. Fettnäpfchen. Okay. Irgendwie fühle ich mich unterlevelt.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Armor won't save you!
Bam!
Now,
Consider yourself finished.
do you continue on in that vein?
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
It's Kisara, Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Raging Cascade! Searing Flame!
Lightning Thrust.
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm.
Denied! Don't mind if I do! Light Cascade to the wind!
Dragon Swarm.
Do it! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Also jedes Mal geht zwar ruckzuck, aber halt
Power growing.
diese Ultimate sehen saugeil aus. Oh. Himmelskristall. Oh, was ist denn das? Eine Sequenz? Das nervt. Warum können Zeuge nie stillstehen? Vielleicht wird es Zeit, dass ich meine Geheimwaffe einsetze. Ich kann sie an Ort und Stelle stoppen. Ich weiß. Deine Ranken habe ich schon 1000-mal verwendet. Kommt jetzt erst das Tutorial dafür.
This
Nowhere to run from my arc. When he slows down, that's our chance. Take this.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
Did you see this coming?
Felix, ist recht easy einzusetzen.
You require a hand.
I'm only getting started. In here.
You're mine. Take this.
Hurricane flow!
Take this.
Wind astral energy.
Let's go. Dazzle. Take this. In a bind. I'm not done. Slash. Portal blade. You're on. Here I come. Dragon swarm. Prepare to be sealed. Take this.
Make your
Dragon
way!
swarm.
Dohalim.
Light
Voll drauf.
force.
Radiant benefit.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Dahnan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dahnan history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Krokodilzerschmetterer. Das. Artefakte verleihen Spezialeffekte. Es reicht, die Artefakte zu besitzen. Einige dienen als Boni, in deren Genuss man nach dem Durchspielen kommt. Du kannst die Effekte in der Artefakt-Effektliste einzeln ein- und ausschalten. Du kannst jetzt 6 zusätzliche Arts wählen. Du kannst im Menü Arts Y, um von einer Matrix zur nächsten zu wechseln, um Arts auf 2 Matrixen zu wirken. Ah. Und was gibt's hier noch? Limit erhöhen. Aha. Es wird langsam echt komplex. Okay. Oh, Luftangriffe.
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Na, schlimmer Finger. Hello.
No choice.
Shattering the pieces!
It's a duel of the arc! Don't mind if I do!
You picked the
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like it's job for you truly!
Prepare to be seared, though fleet of foot.
Leave the enemy's arc!
Okay.
More appropriate.
Nett.
Blades here!
Come and face me. Be still. Roll away. Ready? Swallow blade.
Hey, that...
Slash. Swallow blade.
Radiant one's mine! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Geil.
In an instant. Impact block.
I'll heal you all! On guard! Let's take him down! Denied!
Now I can let loose.
Take this!
Thanks, Shion.
We can really make weapons with this?
Das war nur Gold? Enttäuschend. Ah, stimmt, Hudel ist gar nicht rausgekommen, also gibt's hier gar keinen.
Be a delicious piece of
Gar keine Eule.
Rising Falcon.
I'm so good with airborne targets.
Ignite. You got fired.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
See what I can do!
Oh yeah. Dragon Jump.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Voll drauf.
Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it. It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Tja. No pain, no gain.
Get lost!
Dragon Swarm.
Lightning Orb! Here! Photon Chill in the wind!
Eat dirt. You're mine. Dragon Swarm.
That's my cue!
Take you all on. Shut him down.
Here I
You're
go!
mine.
It's over!
Swallow blade.
If it's in the sky, it's
You're mine.
Where are you going? All healed!
Smash you. Dragon
Now!
Swarm. Kisara. Commander of
Voll drauf.
Phoenix Cyclops.
Yeah! Nice technique!
Going in right here! Storm!
Make it rock! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Okay.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Wo lang jetzt? Okay, da geht's weiter. Okay, erstmal da runter. Guten Tag. Ich weiß ja nicht, ob ihr es wusstet, aber ihr werdet jetzt drauf gehen.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Get behind me. How do you like being pounded into shape?
Ignite!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you want?
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Hey!
Finished.
Little quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky.
Real lucky.
Out of our way!
Take this! You require a hand.
Look sharp!
Take this!
Dragon
Swarm!
Going in!
Showtime! Here I come!
Denied!
I'm not done!
The enemy will cause too.
You'll soon see about that!
Flaming thrust! Rising falcon!
On guard! Do it! Take
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Bam!
Well done!
Eat this!
Not on my watch!
Armor won't save you!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Der Licht.
need to be stronger. That equipment should...
Wir hatten den.
come in handy.
Jo.
More Dahnan ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here?
Gotta break through! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! You require a hand. Rising falcon! Thrust! Solar blade! Flaming thrust! Rising falcon!
Au, 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 au.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Raining slash!
Will this
Blow away! Raining slash!
Okay.
Thanks, Shion. And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than first.
Kaputt, bevor es überhaupt was machen konnte.
I still gotta wait.
Ui. 3 Ausgänge hier.
To go.
Fliege Dinge.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come. You're finished. Eat this.
Now you see what I can do! In a vine?
Swallow blade.
Do it! Raging Astral energy! Full throttle! Radiant Hurricane! I never miss! Now!
Am Arsch.
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Gotta break through! Here I come! Slash! Dragon Swarm! Lightning Blast!
That's it! I'm on
Mirage! Swallow Blade! No escape!
Hurricane strike!
Lightning
Take this! It's over! Swallow Blade! It's on!
Do it! Hurricane
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Aha. Kann man hier entscheiden, wo ich hin soll? Naja. Aber das sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge. Sehr danke fürs Zusehen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wenn ja, wisst ihr, like und subscribe der Welt von Dahna, wenn ihr es noch nicht schon getan habt, die Notification aktivieren, dass YouTube weiß, dass ihr mehr von uns sehen wollt. Sollte euch YouTube nicht benachrichtigen, was an uns abgeht, gibt es auch den Twitter-Account von Dennis, den ihr einen Follower drücken könnt und eigentlich könnt, dass alle Feature gezeigt werden. Dann sehen wir uns bis zur nächsten Folge. Ciao!